Begin tonight as we are working to learn more about an emergency landing on an interstate in Albany earlier today. Take a look at these images of the scene that we got from people in the area. According to the New York State Troop G, this small twin-engine plane landed on I-87 North near exit 23 in the Bethlehem area. FlightWare shows that the plane started to lose elevation at around noon and continued to descend rapidly. According to the FAA, the pilot reported an engine issue and landed around 12:40. There were 2 passengers on board as well, and state police says there does not appear to be any injuries. This is a developing story. Stay with 12 News.